Hi, it's Kim at the Vintage Bunny, and I have some more flea market finds. First, I've got this vintage or antique rickrack. I'm not sure how old it is, but it's made in the US. It's got this really cool label, and I think I'll get lots of use out of it. Next, I can never pass up a little golden book if it has bunnies or rabbits, as this one does. This one is pretty old. It was also 20% off today. I think it is published in 1946. So this will be used to make a bunny journal, another journal I have on my list and haven't got around to yet, but always glad to find a little golden book at a good price. Next, I found these two vintage scrapbooks. They are from 1950 and 51, and it's a lot of college memorabilia. I just love the color on this, cover on this, and the color. Probably do something with it. I'm not sure what. And it's full of lots of ephemera. And the paper itself, there are some blank pages, and I think that will go to good use. There's a college program with a ticket stub. It's got some cool advertising in it. It's mostly black and white, but there are a couple color pages in here. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with this yet, but definitely will find a use for it if maybe somebody wants the program and the ticket stub. If they're a fan of these particular teams, who knows? Probably set that aside till I figure out what to do with it. Most of the other ephemera is brochures, notes. There's some birthday cards. Here you see some of the cards that are really cute. These are all birthday cards, but throughout the other album, I think there's a baby announcement and maybe something else. There's a lot of programs. I think this is the album that has a couple Christmassy items, which I'm going to stash aside for the Christmas journal I plan to make probably for next year because it's a little late in the game to get started this year. Yeah, this is one of those pieces here. It looks like a program from a Christmas pageant, and then here's another little booklet from a Christmas show. I thought they'd be really cool because they're so vintage. And there's lots of age tape throughout. There's that baby announcement that I mentioned. Has some handwriting on the back. Cute little piece. I think there's some other things in here. The note above that is really cute. It's like a informal invitation to a party in somebody's room. There's a sketch. There's also some photos. Oh, I think I missed those when I filmed this, but there's probably 4 vintage black and white photos in one of these albums. So those will go to good use. Then I found these upholstery sample booklets. There was a whole stack of them. I only looked at a few because I didn't want to be tempted to grab more than 2. I don't have the room for them, running out of space. But there is so much texture in these, and I really like the colors in this one. Maybe because it's Thanksgiving time, it's fall, the colors really caught my eye. But there's so many cool textures and patterns, and these can be used for so many things. Journal covers, pockets, tags, tabs. The uses are just endless. And I found in the past when I bought these that the books do come apart. You can get the fabric out rather easily. I bought a second one that's all neutrals, but tons of texture in this one. There's some different sizes of fabric. I think there's some smaller ones in the back. They're kind of like half-size pieces. Yeah, there they are. Just right for a tag. And the paper backing does come off of these. I've peeled it off of some before. It is a little bit of a pain to get it off. Some things you're going to use it for, you don't have to remove the paper. Other times you might want to remove some of it just to get rid of the bulk and stiffness. And that can be done. Like I said, it can be a little bit of a pain, but it's worth the effort because these were so reasonably priced, and they were also 20% off. I think I paid a couple bucks a piece for them. And wish I had more room to store things because I would have probably bought 10 more of them. But I took 2. I think I still have one hanging around here that I bought a while ago. Was glad to find these. And I think I have one more item. Oh, yes, I do. I saved the best for last. Now, my husband actually found this. he thought it looked really cool, not knowing I would immediately be all over it because of these vintage or antique tickets. We're researching these places. One of them's in Lancaster, PA, and another one is in another Pennsylvania town I've never heard of. So I don't know where these places are or were, or what year these tickets were from, but they are old. I can tell by the quality of the paper. They're definitely old. I'm going to guess 40s, 50s, not sure. But I'm going to try to find out. And some of these may end up in my Etsy shop just because I don't want to hoard them. I want to share them with other people that can put them to good use. There's a fourth roll. I think I might stick it on the end of this really cool handmade wooden ticket holder. Super cool. I think I'm going to keep this, and I'll probably keep whatever tickets I keep for myself, or even the new ticket rolls I have. I might use this to display them because it is just an awesome looking piece. And I think here I pull a ticket off the end of the roll. Yeah. And you can see they are old. They're not brittle. They're not fragile. But you can just tell from the quality of the paper and the way they're perforated. They're old. They're not like the newer tickets. Again, I'm going to try to bunch some of these up and put them in my Etsy because they are super cool. And in the meantime, I'm going to try to find out where these places were and at least get a range of what years these tickets were from. And that's about all I found today.
Yes, I'm going to do a voiceover.
Thanks so much for watching. Try to find some time to search for some goodies and do some crafting. Bye.